Now, usually, being around Huck meant having fun and adventure. But here lately, Huck just ain't been in the mood for having neither one. Thanks for the ride, Luke!
Don't mention it, Tom. My best to your Aunt Polly.
I got a real bad feeling low down in my belly, Tom.
There's nothing for you to worry about, Huck. Your pa's gone.
I don't know. I'm afeard he's still around somewhere and is going to pop up unexpected.
No one's seen him, so I'd be pretty certain he's long gone.
I just know he's coming back for me, and I tell you, I don't want to go and live with him. When he does come back, I aim to be long gone. I'm getting on that river and going far away from here. And you know how I'm going to get there?
How's that?
On a steamboat.
But you ain't got no money.
Maybe I could be a cabin boy.
Why not captain? They have lots of money and smoke cigars. Maybe you could go over to Memphis, or even sail down to New Orleans.
Bet I could get rich in New Orleans.
Sure, I bet you could.
Get settled then.
You know something, Huck? When you leave here, it sure is gonna be mighty lonely without you.
Well, I'll miss you too. You can bet your boots on it. But I just have to get away from this town.
Why don't we go gigging?
For frogs? Not now.
Well, you wouldn't catch none no ways with your mind on leaving. Poor Huck. It was bad enough him having the kind of life he had, living all by himself with no one to care after him. But he did have his treehouse, the river, and me. And now the fear of his pa was gonna make him leave even those things behind.
Uh-oh. Up.
Is that you, Huck? Hey, what in the world's the matter with you, Huck? Come on back here. Scared you, huh, young feller?
Why, it's Muff Potter.
That's right, it's me, all right. I've been a-waiting for you, Huck.
Jingo, I thought you was my pa.
Well, now, I have seen him. Matter of fact, I got a message from him.
What kind of message?
Well, he was awful drunk when I seen him, so it was kind of mixed up. But you know your pa, he'll wrestle with a crocodile if he's a mind to do it.
He sure would.
Of course, I knowed you was here all the time, but your pa seemed so ornery I wasn't about to tell him anything. But he's on his way here now. I don't reckon he's too far behind me.
You think he's coming up this way?
That's what I was telling you. You've been hiding out with Tom, ain't you?
Never you mind about that, Muff.
Well, I've been waiting here for you for 2 days.
Tell me what he said, exactly.
Well, he says real mean-like, he says, if you see Huck, you tell Mr. Hindbody that I'm coming for him wherever he might be, and I'm taking him with me.
Oh, no.
That's exactly what he said.
What's he up to now, Muff? Why is he so powerful anxious to take me away with him?
Don't know. He didn't say.
Appreciate your telling me.
Well, I ain't much account, but I always remember a friend, and the fact is, you and Tom have always been good to me. I'll never forget that you two were always there when old Muff needed you. Well, enough said. I reckon I'll mosey along.
Don't run
now.
off, Muff. Sit and talk a little.
Well, I thank you kindly, Huck, but I'm feeling the need of a drink right now.
Careful on that ladder.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Aunt Polly, how'd the meeting go today?
Well, we all agreed that it was terribly important. For Huck to be raised in a proper home, it's certain that no-account father of his isn't fit to raise him.
Did anyone offer to give him a home right now?
Well, no one stood up right then and there to say they wanted to take him in.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
It's common sense. This isn't the kind of thing you do harum-scarum.
Huck needs a home now. All they do is have meetings and talk about it, but nobody ever decides to do anything about it. If Huck has a proper home now, his father won't be able to take him.
Now, don't get your feathers all ruffled. There's a mighty lot to think about. As much as we want to help, we certainly can't take him in. We've got hardly enough room now.
I don't see that one more would make that much difference.
Are you saying we should bring Huck here and have him live with us?
I wouldn't mind. Well, Tom, what about it?
I think it'd be a lot of fun to have Huck live here, and I'd be glad to have him. But I don't know if he would.
Why, I'll wager he'll find no better place in the whole village to live in.
Mm-hmm. But you know Huck. Remember when Becky's aunt wanted to take him in? He said, no siree, not me. He don't want to be slicked up or be washed and combed all to thunder, and his clothes don't get no air through 'em. Besides, he'd have to go to church on Sunday. Can't even cuss or smoke corn silk.
Well, I never. It's only fitting that a boy should learn good manners.
Well, we better think of a solution soon before his dad comes back for him.
You know, I bet the widow Douglas would take him in right now.
You mean because she has no children of her own?
Yeah, and she's rich and kind of lonely, and she always has ice cream.
Why, that's truly a sweet, unselfish thought. It would be a great blessing to both of them.
Boy, I'd live with her.
Why, Tom, I thought you were happy with us. Aren't you?
Well, I mean, I already have the best home in St. Pete. And besides, I don't much care for ice cream in the wintertime anyway. And even if I did, I wouldn't...
Never mind.
Not right sure about that, Tom.
I'll bet the widow'd be nice. She's piled a lot of money away with nobody to inherit it.
Yeah, only I'd have to wash and go to school.
Aw, that ain't so bad.
And that ain't the half of it. I'd have to go hear them church sermons.
Well, I gotta go to 'em.
I'd have to talk so nice it'd hardly be tolerable.
You could
I
always...
don't know, Tom. I reckon having a pile of dollars ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Says who? I reckon I wouldn't be against trying it once just to see what it feels like to be rich.
Besides, she'd likely ask me to call her ma, and that ain't natural. I couldn't call nobody but my real ma that.
It could be that you're just worrying about nothing, Huck. What if your pa forgets you?
You don't know him very well, Tom. When he gets his mind set on something, he just ain't the type who's gonna give up on it.
I reckon.
I've been thinking a lot about my folks here lately. I reckon Pa's pretty lonely, too.
I wish I could recollect my ma. I try, but I just can't. How much do you remember about yours? You make her sound awful nice. Was she pretty, too?
I can see her face in my dreams, but when I wake up, it just don't come back to mind.
Uh-huh. My mama told me in a dream once to stop being mischievous and to try to be nicer to Aunt Polly.
I almost forgot. Today's the anniversary of my mama's demise. I ought to do something real special to show her that I still remember her.
What?
I've already started working on a special gift.
What you need a candlestick for? I ain't never seen 'em used except at church.
Well, when I was little, my mama lit a candle every Sunday, and she even learned me how to say a prayer.
You know, Huck, I never figured you for a praying kind of fella.
Why, sure, Tom, I pray all the time, inside. But I think you gotta have one of them genuine candlesticks if you want it to work right. I tried to carve one, but it don't look too good.
The church has some. Why didn't you swipe one of them?
Well, I thought about that, but somehow it don't seem the right thing to do. You know, steal from a church.
Well, how do you figure you're gonna get hold of one then?
I'm gonna pray for it like my mama taught me to do, and if I pray hard enough, it's just possible I might get what I'm asking for. They tell me that's how it works, if you do it right. I'm gonna do a little praying beforehand just for practice, and if that looks like it's working, then I'll be able to get it just right when I go about doing it for real. Let me show you what I've been carving, Tom. You can tell me the truth about it. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings none.
Huck, I was thinking, why couldn't you just borrow the candlesticks without telling anyone about it?
I don't know. Pa says borrow one is just a soft word for stealing. Well, here it is. What do you think? Huh? Oh, no, they burned. Shucks.
Well, now. Huck, I don't want to be too critical, but this really isn't very impressive.
I ain't the world's best whittler, I reckon.
You know what? My Aunt Polly has genuine silver candlesticks.
Yeah? She won't part with one, though.
Oh, yes, she will. I'll see to that, Huck. You can count on it.
Honest, you think she will, Tom?
I think she'd be real happy to donate to such a worthy cause as this one. Maybe this ain't gonna be as easy as I figured. Aunt Polly's awful proud of her silver stuff. Maybe I could ask her right out. Aunt Polly, could I borrow one of your candlesticks? Huck wants to say a prayer for his mama. No, she ain't gonna believe that. I gotta think of something else. I promised Huck I'd help him, and a friend don't go back on a promise. Aunt Polly's so powerful proud of the china and silver her mama gave her, she hardly ever takes her eyes off them. Getting hold of one of them candlesticks is gonna be harder than snatching a bone from a yard dog. Hey, I got it. Good morning, Jim. Sid, I got a problem. Big one. You could help too, Mary.
Huh?
It's concerning a promise I made to Huckleberry Finn.
What is it?
You might say it's almost a matter of life and death. It's like this. I'm gonna need your help, and this is about the biggest thing I'll ever ask you to do for me.
What's the matter? Has something happened to Huckleberry?
He needs our help. Now let me tell you what's happening. When you hear the story, I know you'll understand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Aunt Polly,
What, Tom?
can I help you out with accounting?
Land sakes, where you been hiding, Tom? 1, where were you when I was polishing it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, good, they're all still there.
Can I double check it for you?
Thank you, Tom, but this is a job I prefer to do myself.
I'm good at counting.
Well, thank you all the same. But these precious treasures were my mother's and her mother's before her, and every spring it gives me a comforting feeling just to take them all out and give them a real good polishing.
Well,
Land alive, if anything ever happened to a single one of these, I think I'd go to my grave weeping.
oh no, do you see what I see? Yeah, it looks like there's a crack in it.
Huh?
See there?
Where?
Look real close.
Well, these old eyes of mine don't see a thing. I think it must be your imagination.
My mistake.
You better not touch another thing or I'll put a crack or two on your head, Thomas.
How many spoons you got there, Aunt Polly?
There's 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 11.
Stop trying to confuse my mind, Tom. There were exactly 12 the last time I counted them.
Better count them again.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? It's not possible. How can that be, I wonder?
Is it with the knives?
No, I know it isn't with the knives. Maybe it fell on the floor.
Find it?
It's not down here.
It could be you just miscounted them.
But you just counted them yourself.
Maybe I could have counted them wrong last time myself.
I'll count them one more time. You watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh? There's 12.
Huh? That's mighty queer. I know I counted 11 before.
Yes, well, there's exactly 12 here now.
Well, now, don't that just beat all?
Tom, I want my walnut!
I ain't got your old walnut.
There were exactly 30 walnuts there when I counted last night, and now there are only 29 left.
Well, why don't you learn to count better?
Well, I'll bet I can count a whole lot better than you can anytime, anywhere. Aunt Polly, please make him give me my walnut back.
Shut up, Sid.
Now, why don't you go count them again, Sid? It's possible you could have made a mistake. There have been a lot of counting mistakes around here today.
I couldn't possibly make a mistake about it.
Go count them again before you start accusing me.
Okay.
Looky there, Aunt Polly. Unless I'm very much mistaken, there's another spoon missing.
Huh? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh? Oh, my gracious.
Better count them again. You know you made a mistake last time.
Oh, my. 1, 2.
Mother, I think we're missing something.
Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My, it's the same as it was the last... Oh, Mary, what is it you want?
A bed sheet is missing.
What is it you're saying? Mary, I hope there isn't something else missing.
A sheet's gone, Mama.
Oh, my. Well, go and count them again. It's got to be around here someplace. Now, let me see.
Me and Aunt Polly have counted and counted, and there's still one missing. Why don't you try, Mary?
How many are there?
There's supposed to be 12, and there's only 11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're all here.
My lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lordy, has the heat gone to my head?
I'll try counting the sheets over again, Mother. Maybe I made a mistake.
You got 12 forks?
Well, I hope so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, do you think it's working?
Tom's got her pretty well mixed up about now.
The rest is gonna be up to me.
Good luck.
By jingo, there's only 11 of them now.
Oh, my, oh, my. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm sure sorry, Tom. I found the other walnut. There were 30.
I knew it. I told you you didn't
11.
count them right.
Upon my word, there's still only 11 forks here.
It's awful easy to make mistakes when you count, Aunt Polly. I count 12 forks.
My, not again.
Sid, I swear there was only 11 of them a minute ago when Aunt Polly counted them.
8, 9,
Well, now
10,
there are
11,
12 of
12.
them.
How can it be?
Well, ain't that something? Do you think maybe we ought to count the plates now, Aunt Polly?
Oh, my Lord of mercy, I'm losing my senses.
I'll tell you what, maybe Sid and me ought to count them for you.
Oh, just maybe. No, you won't. I've had just about enough. The fact of the matter is, I simply will not do any more counting today.
They're all there, Mother. You're right. I counted every single one of them.
Don't make any difference now, Mary. Aunt Polly says she ain't of a mind to do any more counting.
Maybe somebody's put a dark spell on us, so we'll never be able to keep track of anything anymore.
Spell? That's rubbish, Mary. I told you it's the heat.
Excuse me.
Huh? What is it?
Something powerful strange is happening with the chickens.
Jim, what kind of strange?
Well, first I see 7 brown and 5 white, then they change around and it's 6 white and 5 brown.
Jim, how did you count them?
First the brown and then the white.
That'll be the day when chickens change their colors.
Well, come see for yourself.
I guess I'll just have to. Gracious, will I ever see the sun go down on this day? Forks and spoons that come and go, sheets that won't stay counted, chickens that change colors. I don't know what's come over us all. I guess I'll spend the rest of the day counting chickens.
Here, take it. Tom, get it back quick as you can. I hope this hasn't been too upsetting for Mother.
I should have told her what it's for. She would have let me have the candlestick if I had, I bet.
Or a crack with a thimble. Take it and go before she comes back in here.
White, 2 brown, what? Wait, now 1?
You know, I've been thinking
About what?
about this idea of Tom's about fooling Mother.
Hard to say no when he wants to do something.
I almost did that, but now I've got to say I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Like Mr. William Shakespeare said, all's well that ends well.
1 white, 2, 2 white, 1 brown. Oh, just be still now.
I was hoping and praying Aunt Polly wouldn't do any more counting for a few days. If she did, it might not go well for any of us, especially me.
We'd better hurry and get these put away. I think I hear Mother coming.
Oh, dear me. I don't know what's happening. Has he gone crazy?
We've all had trouble counting, so whatever it is that's happening to Jim is happening to all of us.
Heavens. I'm beginning to believe there's a spell. What? Oh, Mary. How many times have I told you you must keep the cupboards closed? Huh? Wait a minute. Are my eyes failing me? What? It can't be. Let's see now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Oh, no! I don't care what I saw or think I saw. There's 12, and I don't want to hear another word about it.
Mother, I don't think we ought to do any more counting today. Huh?
Yes, you're right. Where's Tom? That boy's never around when you need him.
Huck! Hey, Huck! I brung it like I promised.
Oh, Tom, this here's genuine silver, no doubt about it. It's right kind of your Aunt Polly to let me have the borrow of it.
She sure is generous when she has a mind to be.
Boy, I'll say.
Say, Huck,
What's on your mind?
I wonder if while you're praying for your mama, you might squeeze another prayer in. Just another word or two for some poor souls down here who might be needing it.
Who did you have in mind, Tom?
I was thinking about Sid and Mary and Jim. And me, most especially the latter.
Can't see any harm in it.
And please make Agnes like me in school and take care of the chickens and all the animals in the woods and the catfish in the river. Amen. Do you think Huck's praying about now for his mama?
Probably. I'm hungry, Sid. Bring out some of them walnuts, will you?
Huh? What walnuts are those, Tom?
Don't be aggravating. You know what walnuts, the ones you said I stole.
But I just made it all up.
I'm asking you nice. Where are they, Sid?
I'm telling you nice, I don't have any.
I mean it. This is your last chance. Where are they?
Ow, Tom, I tell you, I haven't got any.
All right. I'm asking you for the last
Tom,
time,
get
Sid.
off
If you
me,
don't
you're
crack out
hurting
those
me.
walnuts,
Come
you'll
on,
be
Tom,
sorry.
please.
You
Stop.
hear?
And while I'm at it, Lord, I have just one more thing. It concerns my friend Tom. He'd like you to say hello to his mama for him, too.